Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. We just waiting on Sarah, I think.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Are you in
How
Scotland?
are you, man? You well?
Good. It's just snowed in Minneapolis here, so
Oh, really?
yeah. So we're dealing with a bunch of snow that came in. We got probably 1 to 3 inches that came in.
Oh
10
man, I'm
inches.
quite jealous. I'm
You
in Scotland, so it's coming. It's coming. It's just not here yet.
oh, you're a snow dude. You love the snow?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, absolutely. I'm Scottish, so you
Uh,
get used to it.
what's your favorite hobby to
It's all
do?
good. A little bit of everything, man. I'm a big soccer guy. Like soccer's like a
Yeah.
massive thing here. So, I'm into my soccer, sports in general. I'm quite into all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, there's not been much of anything going on lately, to be honest. Like, we're
No.
still locked down here. So,
How's that been affecting you?
it's okay. I mean, like, it's weird. The longer it goes on, I think the more sort of like slowly depressed everyone is getting. Do you know what I mean? I think like in the early stages there was a sort of novelty to it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's like there, but we're still relatively heavily locked down here. So we're having a little second wave thing. So,
Yeah,
but
we're just getting our second wave here in the States too. So
yeah, totally. Yeah.
oh
Is
hey.
that
Yeah, that
okay?
works. So we were just
How
talking
are you?
about COVID. Crazy world it's been and crazy time that's been.
Fucking hell, man. Get me out of this place. Hi.
How you doing?
How's it going?
It's good. Excellent. Really good.
So yeah, this year has been a wild ride. What's your biggest takeaway for both of you guys that you guys have experienced?
Wash your hands.
Boy, I cannot believe how filthy I was pre-COVID.
Yeah.
By the way. Oh
yeah,
man.
how I didn't totally.
Totally.
How foul
Everybody was disgusting back then.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
everyone was disgusting. That's not true.
No, we didn't wash our hands enough in like the 20-second rule.
Apparently, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. 20-second rule turned into minute rule, turned into pick anything up on the ground and eat it.
Yeah. And you guys' songs is some of the best advice that anyone's ever told me. I must stop falling in love with every person that fucks me up, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
How do we stop this pattern of doing that?
Fuck, man.
It's a tricky one. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's probably why it resonates with so many people, because it feels like an easy thing to do. It seems like a pretty straightforward piece of advice, but it's very difficult to see it when you're in the middle of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is the best way to get under someone else? Is that what you guys think? Or, they say the best way to get under is get under.
Not in COVID. Not in COVID. No way.
Terrible, terrible idea, mate. Awful.
What's been an album that's changed you guys' lives? The one album.
Hunky Dory, David Bowie.
Really good album.
Yeah, I would say that one.
That could actually be mine as well. I am going to go for a David Bowie album as well, though. I'm going to go for Scary Monsters, though.
Amazing.
Yeah, I loved his sort of take on, like, that world, modernism and stuff. I thought it was amazing.
Also, Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream.
Ooh.
That one, too. There's so many. I'm not going to keep going because I could go for forever, but I think David Bowie in general just is a huge influence in so many aspects, in the way he was never afraid to evolve and change. And I think that's important as an artist. And so I really look up to artists that do that.
And how he just left us with a great masterpiece before he left.
Yeah.
He was going away and he's like, I'm going to give my final album. It's nothing that we can, that artistry can't be replaced almost.
I know, man.
What is one thing you want to leave behind in your legacy for both of you? Like, what do you want to be, after all said and done, here's what I want to be known as.
Probably better looking than I was would be good. I'll start there.
I think yeah, I think an artist that it can influence, and an artist that again like Bowie, that's just always reinventing and always staying ahead of the curve, and knowing what just good art and honest art prevails.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think you're right. I think just sort of being true to your artistry and not being afraid. I think, like you said earlier, I think that's it sounds like the easiest piece of advice to give in the world, but just actually following what you think is right artistically and musically, it can be harder than it seems sometimes. So I think just trying to do what's feels true musically, I think would be a good start.
Mm-hmm. Honor, you have the song called 5 Years. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, or where do you want to be?
Well, hopefully touring again would be nice. Mm-hmm. I think that would be a good place to start. I mean, I don't know, and it's something I've kind of tried not to do, because it ruined the early stages of my life, was sort of setting these wild ambitions for myself, and I'm really trying not to do that anymore. I think in 5 years' time, if I'm still making music and people are still listening to it, and I'm enjoying it and they're enjoying it, then that's kind of all I'm after, really. The rest is sort of just detail, I guess. I would probably take that.
Which would you rather release? Albums, EPs, singles, and why?
I've always been a huge fan of all killer, no filler type of short EPs that are able to kind of hold a specific meaning in a shorter amount of time. Mm-hmm. But that would be me as an artist wanting to just release that kind of stuff. But I mean, I love concept albums, and I love sitting down and listening to a full concept album. There's just nothing better than that.
Yeah, I think it depends a lot on the type of artist and the type of music. Like you say, if it's a concept album or record, then that obviously makes much more sense in a long form sort of medium. I think the beauty of the time that we live in now is that you can kind of do a little bit of everything. You can release a one-off single that has absolutely no relevance to anything else that you're doing, and it's still totally a cool thing to do. Or you can do a double 20-track album recorded in the same cottage and everything in between, so it's a kind of cool time to be experimenting with that stuff.
What are you listening to right now?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is the question that I hate the most, because I can never think about it.
I got oh man.
I'm listening to a load of Fantagram just now, actually.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're great.
I've been listening to a lot of sleep insomnia kind of albums that kind of put me in a trance. I'm trying to figure out how to lucid dream. So that's like my biggest thing. I literally I have on my Spotify. So when I plug my Spotify in my car and I'm driving, these sounds come on. Like they're called binaural beats.
Okay.
And I wouldn't fall asleep at the wheel, but I wonder if I kept it on for long enough that I would fall asleep, because it's good stuff.
Amazing. Really?
Binaural beats. I'd say binaural beats.
Okay.
We're dropping a new album this summer. Can't wait.
Is that where all the inspiration for all the great Panagram music came from?
No, but now after this COVID mess, I think we're gonna release a binaural beats album.
Thanksgiving's right around the corner. What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish or side to have?
I'd say the apple pie.
Honor?
Get to it. Get straight to the dessert. Don't even eat the turkey. Just give me that goddamn pie.
Honor,
okay?
So I've only ever had a Thanksgiving dinner once, and it had like a mashed white creamy thing in it that was amazing, and I don't know what it was.
Okay.
What would that be? It wasn't mashed potatoes.
It was a white.
I don't know.
It's like bread sauce or something.
Oh, maybe like
stuffing.
Oh, stuffing.
Stuffing.
Yes.
It could have been stuffing, yeah.
Stuffing is incredible.
Yes.
Yeah, stuffing's my jam.
All right. Right. There wasn't any jam. That was cool. Yeah.
Honor, what do you feel is the best kept secret in Scotland?
Well, apart from me, obviously. The best kept secret in Scotland.
Like a place.
Loch Ness Monster goes without saying. I think probably just it is a stunningly beautiful country, and I know people kind of know that, but when you are here, and I've lived in different parts of Scotland throughout my life, and I completely took it for granted, you know, what a beautiful place it was, and how dramatic the scenery changes from in very short distances and things like that. So I think that would probably be, if you ever have the opportunity to come here and see it, it really is an amazing place. We're very spoiled.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Loch Ness Monster, do you think it's real?
I know it's real. Yeah, no, he's a close personal friend of mine, so I can hook you up.
I mean, I get all. They say there's a rumor that if you capture the Loch Ness Monster, you get all the riches of Scotland. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna need to know where he's at. Where's he hanging out at?
He hangs out at the very bottom of Loch Ness, in the coldest waters. Everybody knows about the richest thing, but we don't really mention it. It's not cool. So.
Video killed the radio star. Do you think streaming will kill the TV star?
Yep.
I mean,
streaming's killing everything, isn't it? It's real fun. It's real fun being a musician. 2020.
I mean, it has changed everything.
Yeah.
Not buying albums that much. They're streaming everything. It's the percentage of it, and it's like some of the deals that have been made have kind of screwed over the artist, which is terrible.
Unheard of.
How do you think we can fix this?
I think we should all just go back to just getting rid of the internet and start buying vinyl again.
Mm-hmm.
Or cassettes, or but mostly I think everyone I think the government should release money to give everyone a record player and money for 5 albums, and you can't get up and leave, you can't switch over the song, so everyone's attention spans will have to evolve. And then once those people have evolved, they'll have babies and then the people who keep coming into the world everyone will evolve to actually sit down, sit still, and everything will be better again.
Mm-hmm.
So
perfect.
I think that's the perfect answer. And tour, we got to be able to tour though.
Well, sure, yeah, no, totally. Touring's good too, you know, and we can get rid of everyone's videos on their phones, so they're actually watching the show and experiencing it, and instead of showing people how cool they are and what festival they're at and what outfit they're wearing. So we'll get rid of all that. We'll get rid of clothes. We can get rid of. I mean, possibilities are endless.
We're just gonna show up nude to all the festivals. I mean, I did see you guys at Life, Sarah, at Life is Beautiful, and probably twice you guys have played it. Both times been phenomenal, and I saw you guys here in Minneapolis. Phenomenal show.
Amazing.
What's your favorite Minnesota memory?
Oh my God, Minneapolis. I think we got the Star, First Ave.
Yep.
Definitely the first time we sold out First Ave, for sure. I was channeling Prince, and he came through in my voice, and all of a sudden I grew a mustache and I had this like crazy outfit. It was great. It's by far one of our favorite cities to come to play. We love Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know that though.
I mean, Minneapolis is a great city.
I know.
You recently tweeted that you miss strip clubs.
Oh,
I've got 2 questions about this one.
Yeah.
What do you miss about them? Is it the food? Is it the lighting? Because some of the best food is at the strip clubs. Is it the way?
Yeah.
I mean, what is it?
It's everything. It's each city is different, has their own different kind of strip club culture. Um, uh, I don't know. I luckily we went to Atlanta recently. We were with Big Boy, and him and Killer Mike took us to the Blue Flame at like 3 p.m, and he was handing me stacks, and I was throwing them and tossing them lightly in the air towards the strippers. It was a dream come true. I mean, it was great. Was anyone wearing masks, you ask? No.
No.
Or clothes. So it was fine.
So are we gonna say Atlanta has the best strip clubs, or where in the world has the best?
Well, I mean, if you go to a strip club with Big Boy, it's just, I mean, you can't beat that. Portland's great. Portland has really good, even up in Edmonton, in Canada, it's just weird. All of it, it's just such a weird, it's always entertaining. It's great.
In Scotland, do they have strip clubs? Their honor?
Yeah.
Oh, I would love for you to take me to one. Oh, it's gotta be real dark.
Yeah.
Wait, you said you were in Atlanta recently, Sarah. Is there a works of a Big Grams album in the works again?
Well, it was kind of the beginning. Yeah, we hung out, kind of vibed, and fell back in love with one another. And yeah, we're gonna hunker down and do some more Big Grams.
Yes, that was actually, I was excited for that, because the project you guys have done with that, and then just how it's all evolved with the sound has been phenomenal. So
thanks, man. I appreciate that.
And then you currently worked on the Netflix original soundtrack for Babysitter's Guide to Monsters Hunting. Where could you have a song placed if you could have it anywhere besides there?
Probably David Lynch film, or like some weird dark film. Yeah, we're visual writers, so we love connecting. It was actually a really fun experience to write for a song, a movie. We'd never ever done that before, and so they kind of come back to you, and they're like, all right, well, we want it to sound kind of like this, but don't make it too, you don't get me high, don't get too dark, like, yeah. So and normally, I mean, we don't know where anything really comes from, so we actually had to sit down and start from scratch. And we ended up listening to the Labyrinth soundtrack with David Bowie and on repeat, and that's kind of where we got all of our influence from. Is I don't know if you are aware of the Chili Down song.
Yep.
It's just so good.
Yeah.
It's chilly down with fire. It's just David Bowie. David Bowie, man. Again.
Bowie's the man. That's all. He left us with some great music and some great memories, so that we can all channel.
Yeah.
Where do you want a song placed in?
I don't know. I get the obvious Stranger Things would be an amazing sort of thing to do, I guess, just to be able to totally delve into that world, and that would be super fun. Other than that, I don't really know. In a previous life, I used to actually write little pieces of music for advert trailers and things like that, believe it or not. It kept me alive for about 2 years just doing that kind of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, it's bizarre. I have kind of weird memories of jumping from French jazz to songs for football montages and things. Just very odd.
Sarah, first and foremost, I want to also say that Ceremony is one of the best soundtracks to 2020 for me personally.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like it hit right at the perfect timing, right before COVID officially hit, and you hear the opening track, Dear God. It's like, now you're looking back on it. I went back and replayed it all over again, and it's that opening track hits you so hard. Where's the first place you want to play the album for?
Minneapolis. First Ave. I mean, honestly, anywhere, because it was a huge bummer to have to go into lockdown after releasing it. So anywhere, anything. Luckily, we were able to play some of the album, the songs off of the album in our last tour. But I'm looking forward to being able to perform them.
Honor, when this is all over with, where's the first place you want to perform?
I don't really know. I guess like I had a bunch of European stuff lined up just before lockdown, so I guess it would probably be there. I played a handful of shows in Germany and Poland and stuff, but I would really like to properly go back there and you know, headline shows and things. I think that would be amazing. And obviously come to the States and, you know, see like you guys. I've never been to that part of the world. You know, that was the plan for this year, and it's obviously not happened. So I think, yeah, to get to do that would be on my tick list, definitely.
Well, when you guys both get back to First Ave, when you get to see officially First Ave and where Prince made home, it's a magical place. And
that would be cool, man. That would really be cool. I'd love that.
Thank you guys both for your time, and yeah, see you when you're in Minneapolis.
Awesome. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Take care.
Yeah, bye.